What's up, everybody? It's Jamie with Just Go Camping. Before I even start making this video, I want to apologize about the wind. It's just an awfully windy day up here on the ridge. Unless I spend a bunch of money for a really nice windsock microphone, which I really don't want to do, I'm just going to apologize. Do you really even care? It's not like I'm trying to win an Oscar here, right? I mean, it's just me in the woods.
Do you really even care?
So anyway, sorry, but not sorry, okay?
Attention all campers.
Well, hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jamie with Just Go Camping. I'm back out at the campsite in Tennessee. Thanks for watching, everybody. I love all of you. Thanks again. First thing is, some of this wood is kind of past its prime. It's getting kind of soft and pithy. It'll burn, but when you're chopping wood like this, you always want to keep in mind the quality of the wood. If it's going to be pithy, or if it's got a whole bunch of knots or something in that, and you could hurt yourself. So just be aware of that. I'm going to stop chopping that wood and move on to something that's a little bit better quality. One of the things I like to do is to keep a log that I chop wood on about waist high, so I don't have to bend down anymore. This makes it a whole lot easier on my back, and it makes it a whole lot easier to swing and not feel like I'm going to miss the log and come down and hit myself in the inner thigh or the knee. Now that's a good piece of wood, because it took a while to get through that little wood. So I've tried going into this log, and this is a good hatchet, but it's just not getting through this log. I've whacked on it 3 or 4 times, so I'm going to try to make a wedge and then whack on it with the blunt end of the hatchet and split it that way. All I'm really doing is giving myself leverage, right? you can hear the log kind of like just cracking, just little cracks going. It's like it's given way. There we go. And there it is. So all this out here is kind of pithy and rotted, and you get the good dense wood in there. Drinking a beer in the woods in a really comfortable hammock. Now that's relaxing. Got my first beer. This is the Unknown Beast Schwarzbier. It's a dark lager. Looks really fearsome, and it's got all that Freemasonry symbolism on there, the triangle with the all-seeing eye, so it's kind of weird. From Dissolver Brewing Company, I guess. 5.9% alcohol, dark lager with malt from Riverbend Malt House. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Okay. That's not bad. It's pretty good. You can definitely taste the difference between a really hoppy beer and a very malty beer. This one has more malt than hops. Well, yeah, it reads with malt from Riverbend Malt House, brewed and canned by Dissolver in Asheville, North Carolina. I'll tell you what, a lot of beer is brewed in North Carolina. There is just a ton of beer brewed in North Carolina. I don't know what it is about that state, but a lot of beer. But what I was saying is the malt, it's got a much different flavor, of course, than the hops. The hops are, you know, it's sharp, and then the hazies are really kind of dull, but they're very blunt. The malt just is a little bit smoother, but it's a very deep taste as well, okay? That one's not too bad. Again, Unknown Beast Schwarzbier, dark lager. Yeah, I should have plenty of wood. How about that? And I've got plenty of kindling. Boom, boom, boom. And I've got plenty of dried corn stalks. Boom. 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 Got this as a Christmas present from my brother-in-law. Thanks a lot, Rich. Good little stocking stuffer. Whoosh. Now that's fire. Now that's a fire. Yeah, we're going for the Wisconsin Cheddar all beef hot dogs tonight, guys. make one for Bella. I'm gonna have my final beer of the evening. This is a strange one. It's a West Coast style IPA, and you know I like the West Coast IPAs, but there's no name on it. I know it's from the folks from Burial Brewing Company. 7% alcohol, but there's no. It's just an image. It kind of looks like an archway with a bunch of vining plants that have eyes all over them. Kind of weird, but the artwork is kind of cool, and I like the artwork on a lot of these cans. Experiential projections derived from transcendental thought. West Coast style India Pale Ale. An ode to wise beasts, for those who are calculated in plan and patient in resolve. A West Coast style mineral-driven water table, the palest barley, a touch of kilned malt, and the full onslaught of sea hops. Double dry hopped with Citra, Chinook Centennial, and Simcoe Cryo. Whatever the heck that means. Sounds like a really good one, I guess. So this is a Burial Brewing Company. No name on the beer, really, but it's a West Coast style IPA. Should be pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Got some good grapefruit in there. The hops is a little bit angry. The hops are full-bodied. They're blunt. It's crisp, but it's kind of a little bit overpowering. I like the West Coast IPAs that are real smooth and citrusy, and this one has that, but the hops are a little bit mean on this one. They're just a little bit, yeah. Still really good. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, them dogs are just about done, so we are going to be eating here in just a moment. Yeah, a nice burnt dog with some onions and some mustard. Simple, yet delicious. Right there. I want to tell you, folks, that was not my idea to shave Bella down. Bella is not my dog. She's my camp dog. She lives out here with my mother-in-law. Just so happens that my campsite is out here on their property. So, but they shaved her down. And when I heard that, I'm like, but she's a German Shepherd. Apparently they do that. Wisconsin Cheddar dog with mustard and onions. That's good. I love it. Very good. Folks, in case my phone battery runs out, that's all I got for you tonight. I love all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless, and have a good rest of the week.